Day 2 starts off by saying Sam follows the librarian's map and finds his great-grandfather's land. So remember, when he got to Delhi, which is the town near the farm, he went to this library first, spoke to the librarian, he got a map so he could find the farm, and now he's done it successfully. So,
wow, so far so good.
So far so good. A big part of surviving, outside, is you need to be able to find your way around. You need to be able to use...
I don't think I can manage that.
Yeah, you need to be able to know which way is north, south, east, west. You can't get lost. If you get lost, you're in trouble. So he's passed the first test.
There you go, Sam. Okay, you didn't go back, one night after. Okay, 我们来看一下 Sam 呢，他当然就是遵循着这个图书馆员，还记不记得 librarian 就是图书馆的馆员给他的一个地图，所以他顺利找到他的曾祖父的农场。那我觉得呢，个人呢，像我这种就是路痴 ，I have no sense of direction. So even if I was given a map.I don't think I could find this place, especially in the mountains.
Yeah, it is difficult to try to find things when you're outside. If you don't have
Google Map.
Yeah, if you have a smartphone, Google Maps, then everything is fine. But Sam did not have that advantage. So he gets to the farm. What does he see? It says the stone foundations for the farm are still there, but little else. Now, the foundation is the lowest part of something. And here we're talking about the lowest part of a building or a house. So these old farmhouses, they would usually just have some stones along the bottom, and the stones would be attached together. And those are just there so the house doesn't fall over. So it's solid.
Yeah.
Now, if a farm has been abandoned, remember that word from yesterday, abandoned means it's not cared for anymore. People have gone away and left it alone. Then usually, the house, the top part of it, the house will fall down and all you'll see are the stones of the foundation. So that's all that's there.
Where is he gonna live? Okay, well, we'll find that out later. Let's take a look at this word. Okay, 刚刚呢，我们提到就是说，因为他要去什么废弃的农场，但是他到来这边，他看到什么 stone foundations， 就是农场只仅存石头的地基。是其中的 foundation 这个字 foundation 这个名词就是地基的意思。那通常呢，我们是用它的复数哦。Okay, for example, I could also say something like the inspector discovered a crack in the house's foundation. Now, foundation can also mean a lot of things. 它可以是指基础啦，或是基金会啊，或者呢，它还有这个可能是建立、创立、创办这样的意思。Or you could talk about makeup 那种化妆用的粉底，那种 foundation.
Now, where is he going to live? All that's left is the foundation. You can't live on a foundation.
No.
You need walls. You need something above you to keep the rain.
You need a house.
Yeah, you need a house. You need a home. What's his home going to be? It says he decides to make a home inside the hollow trunk of the biggest tree in the area. Okay, that could work.
Wow.
He's going to live inside the trunk of a tree. The trunk is the main part of a tree that grows up out of the ground.
Smart.
If a tree is old enough and big enough, yeah, I guess you could live inside the trunk. If there was a hole there, you could get inside. It would keep the snow off you or the rain. It would keep you safe from the cold. So he doesn't have a house, so he's going to try and live inside this trunk.
Okay, so trunk 是什么呢？就是树干的意思。For example, I could say something like he left his bicycle leaning against a tree trunk. OK， 那其实 trunk 这个字也是同样的，有很多意思，像是它可以指汽车的行李箱，你们知道吗 ？OK， 好啊，所以呢，这时候 Sam 他想说，哇，惨了，怎么都剩下石头？但是他看上附近的一带最大的一棵树的空心树干，他决定呢，他要在那里建立他的家。Sam is pretty smart as a teenage boy. For a teenage boy, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing well so far. You need, of course, one of the first things you need if you're going to survive outdoors is shelter. You need food, water, shelter. Those are the big three that you need. He's got shelter. He's going to live in this tree trunk.
Yeah.
Now, at first, Sam doesn't know how to plan ahead and only catches food when he is hungry. So we've dealt with shelter. We've dealt with shelter. Now we need to deal with food. What's he going to eat? He doesn't know how to plan ahead though. Okay, when you're living outdoors, you always need to be planning ahead because you never want to run out of food.
What if you run out of food? I know.
Then you're in big trouble. But he just says, okay, I'm not hungry now, so I'm not going to catch food. Oh, now I'm hungry. Now I need something to eat. So now I'll go catch food. I guess that's not really a good way to do it.
I know. What if the weather gets really bad?
Yeah, or if there's no animals around at a certain time, you're just going to get hungry, and then you're going to get weak. You're going to start getting tired. So then you're going to be in trouble. So he's going to need to fix this.
Of course, okay. 所以 at first 就是起先最初怎么样怎么样，但是通常我们可能会有后面又会发生什么一个转折的一个语气哦。那我们先来看一下 at first 可以怎么用。For example, I could say something like, "We didn't like each other at first." That means when we first met. Or at first I thought she was crying, but then I realized she was actually laughing. Okay, 所以一开始怎么样怎么样，后来怎么样怎么样。所以一开始 Sam 并没有想到要提前做一些规划 ，plan ahead。他只有在饿的时候才去找食物去觅食。但是呢，刚刚周老师就提到啦，这样子通常如果你食物没了，或是突然有时候肚子饿找不到食物，那该怎么办 ？So what happens next?
After a few days, he starts catching food in order to stock up. Okay, good job, Sam. Yes, this is what you're supposed to do. You just keep catching it, and if you have too much, which is good, you stock up. It just means you keep getting more and more and more, and you can save it for later. That way, whenever you're hungry, you just go to your stock, the stuff that you have saved, and you can eat from that. So he's catching food, and he's going to stock up on food.
Good job. OK， 所以可是过了几天之后，他怎么样呢？他开始为了这个储备而开始觅食。这里呢，他为了什么什么，我们是用 in order to 这样的句型。For example, if I say something like she has to work 2 jobs in order to support her family， 为了要就是养家这样子。OK， but you could also use other sentence patterns like so as to or for the purpose of， 同样有了为了什么什么的目的这样子意思。And we also saw the phrase stock up. OK， 就是充分要储备这样的意思。For example, we made sure to stock up on food before the storm hit, and that's really important. Now, stock up is so important, that's why it's our shortcut for you phrase. Let's take a look.